All right, we're back from the ads. I don't know if Crank is still eating his spaghetti or not. If he is, we'll give him a few moments, but we can, of course, hop into this game. So it's been a bit of downtime, and it took some moments to get here, but we're finally in game number 1 of Center versus SOS. He might not be here right now, but joining me on the cast tonight is, of course, Axiom's Crank, smack-talking teammates and taking no guff from nobody. But spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map, he just came off of a fantastic victory versus another very talented Terran player. It's going to be Jenner's SOS.
Ooh!
I wasn't sure if you were still eating. Welcome back, man.
Oh, it was yummy.
Well,
Here's
yes.
top purple Terran. Purple, right? Whatever. MVP center!
Woo! I like how your introduction quickly went from, like, caring to whatever.
Yeah. Literally whatever.
It's some guy over there. He might be purple. I don't know. Whatever. But no, okay. Center is actually a really fantastic player. We just like a lot of other of these Koreans, we've seen Center a lot in the IEM League. His greatest successes that we've seen, of course, have always been TVZ and TVTs, and god damn, there's been a lot of TVTs in the IEM League. But I haven't really seen enough of his TVP to speak about how this one's gonna go. But if this is anything out of SOS like what we saw against Journey, I mean, SOS dismantled Journey. And he played Protoss mechanically well. There aren't a lot of actual mistakes to talk about like that he made in that series. That being said, one of the biggest problems for Journey was Journey played really blind. And I don't know that Center is going to play the same way.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, SOS is using same strategy he used against Journey and Innovation on Pro League, which is Jella pressure play and just expand.
I like this too because it's really not that costly. I mean, even if you lose the Zealot to a Reaper, which he probably wouldn't, it's just 100 minerals, quite frankly.
Yeah.
It's not that much. I like that he brought the Zealot back, though. A little bit worried about the Engineering Bay block going down.
Oh, but Center's playing is very well now. He's trying to see if he's building second Nexus or not. He saw that.
Yeah, I saw the Nexus. He could have probably gone up to the main and at least checked the gases, but at the same time, you've seen that Nexus is already a pretty big tell as far as what SOS is planning to do.
Yeah. But yeah, even though he saw his SOS second Nexus so quickly, he still had to build a bunker because he opened just barrack without gas, which means he doesn't have a Reaper to kill Jella. So,
The other part of it too, of course, is without the gas, no reactor, it's gonna be harder to deal with the mothership core. This thing requires at least 3 Marines to kill it, so can't dedicate too much to that bunker, as nice as that would be. Oh, hiding an SUV down here. Go back for the scout a little bit later.
yeah.
But, ooh, I thought that was actually, yeah, triple racks following this up, not too bad.
Yeah, Center is denying his mothership core scout to like Journey, which is a really good play.
Just a small side note, by the way, folks, sorry as we get into this. Big shout out to Fender for hosting the channel, but I've seen it brought up a couple times. Again, I want to stress that we sadly don't have the bot running for tonight. So I would stress, don't donate and don't subscribe tonight because it's not going to get picked up. This cast was thrown together last second, as I said earlier many times through the cast today. And as much as I would love to give you guys partoofs for watching, we don't have the bot running for tonight, and I do apologize. But that will be up for the IEM European qualifiers, I hope. People got to get those partoofs, Crank. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
The addiction. This was kind of a cool spot to hide the Twilight Council, by the way. Sorry we didn't really point that out. Normally it's up here in the north of the main. It gets scanned, doesn't get scanned, whatever. But, you know, Center walks right past it and doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, he saw SOS was building like gas in his nature, but it isn't really big information for him. So he's also playing being blind like Journey. Well, I don't really think it's good play style, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's definitely something that could hurt him in the long run, depending if he makes the wrong compositions. It's not often in StarCraft 2 we see it, but sometimes you'll see Terran completely come to the battle with the wrong thing. You know, bring a knife to a gunfight, so to speak. But Twilight Council, yeah, this is gonna go unscouted for a while. He's not dumping Chrono Boost into it or anything. I don't really know that there was a necessity to hide this, unless he was gonna Chrono Boost this out, unless he was gonna go for some sort of big blink stalker all in. What are your thoughts on that?
Sorry.
So he hides the Twilight Council, right? But there's no
Yeah.
Chrono Boost going into it. Like, why hide it?
Cause if Terran saw your Twilight Council, they don't try to defend against Oracle, which means he building turret or keep marines in your main base, something like that. So
but the argument I'm trying to make though is Center never got to the main. Like, SOS could have put that Twilight Council in the main, right?
But yeah, they could scan Protoss main, not here. So
Yeah, I guess. It's interesting to see it. It's almost never outside of the base like this. So it's kind of cool to see. Center does drive back the Stalker push. I think he picked up one Stalker. Yeah, I got one Stalker.
by the way, when you were asking me about that question, I couldn't hear your voice because Leon came to me and then trying to say something, but I didn't know what he was saying.
What it did? So did he lose or win or like what's going? Did he say what's going on with his bracket?
That was exactly what I asked him, but he just blah blah and then
Just came up and walked away. Okay.
yeah, whatever.
Well, hopefully he didn't lose. I'd love to see Ryung get far.
I hope so.
I'm not allowed to cast Ryung. I don't know if you know that. It makes me sad.
Leon won first round and Leon lost against Solki, so there is no action players. I'm gonna spank them.
That sucks. But Solki's a good player, so I don't know. Ryung can't feel too bad about losing to him.
Yeah, Solki's good.
Middle of a scuffle in the middle of the map. Blinks away. Might be able to run forward. I don't think he's got concussive shell. Oh, he does have concussive shell. Pardon me. So one more shot. Perhaps could have got a stalker or two. But Center, he was playing blind to start, but he's done a lot of really cool things. He's had Marines looking for pylons this whole time. This one guy's gone on a journey around the map. I mean, he's really just been everywhere that he could be. And Sims past the stalker. Gonna maybe get a probe or two. Yeah, I guess a probe.
2. Oh, Center is playing like really interesting. Like he's building armory and second engineering bay and 5 racks without building third command center. Like he's gonna start building, but it's kind of interesting build order. Cause nowadays everybody try to take third as soon as possible, but he thinks the way he plays seems that he care upgrade much more than take third. So
yeah, it's really weird because I mean Terran doesn't really have the same strength. You can't really like 2 base all in the same way Protoss could, but at the same time Center knows about the third, so it's really scary for him. He's gonna try and get a bit of damage done though. Stimming forward with the Marauders, so pick up the pylon right away, try and cut out reinforcements, but I mean there's more pylons, there's more reinforcements. I really like that move actually, just sending 1 Marine forward to check if it's safe, but seeing that it's not, decides to fall back. Cleaning up the other pylon on the other side of the map. I mean, Center started this game off playing kind of blind, like you mentioned, but he's doing a pretty good job now, controlling the map at least. He's got watchtower control, he's got pylons removed.
The way Center moves his main army is like just pick up few pylons and then take Zelaga Tower and then trying to save his army. He doesn't try to be aggressive. So I guess when his upgrade is done like 2-2, he start being aggressive to kill SOS.
Well, third base finished up, transfers a lot of the SUVs over, can finally start getting his economy looking a little bit better to match all this production he's got down. And yeah, 2-2 is going to time up pretty nicely, even timing it with the weapon upgrades for the vehicles. So when Vikings come into play, I mean, it doesn't have a lot right now, but the Vikings will be quite nicely upgraded as well. Lots of little hit squads on the map for Center, though. I mean, they're not really getting a lot done. Scans the third to see what's going on, but I mean, this is the big difference between Center and Journey. Center's got a little bit of map control going for him. He's not playing super blind. He's got the watchtowers, constantly scanning around. I mean, he's playing this one out a lot better, I think.
Yeah, and Center's upgrade is extremely fast. Like his 2-2 will be done soon. So if he tried to pull SCB now, and then I think SOS may die at this time.
I don't know. He doesn't really have that high of a Viking count just yet. Playing SCVs right now might be a little too early. But you're right. Like, he's getting to that point where if he wants to, he can certainly pull the boys and go for that one really big all-in. But Templar are starting to warp in. We're going to have some Archons to deal with. Of course, Storm's not even begun yet, so just Archons for the time being.
Yeah, Center stopped making workers, and then Center stopped upgrading his army, and then all he care of is that like making Viking and Marine Marauder. So I guess he will pro SCB soon, in my opinion. Or not, there is no point to upgrade quickly. So if he doesn't pro SCB now, personally, I don't know what strategy, what kind. Oh yeah, he's pulling SCVs now.
Yeah, alright, some of the boys are getting pulled out of the main and the natural. Nothing out of the third, though. That's okay. It's his freshest base, but this gets scouted immediately. So, I mean, SOS knows this is coming, and this suddenly gets a little bit scary. SCV's in the front lines just to soak some of the hits. They're actually not in the front lines, though. They're on the back lines. Vikings trying to take out some of the Colossus. 2 go down immediately, but the Bio should be able to win the ground fight. The SCVs are keeping the Archons in place. The Marines live, and that army supply from center shoots up immediately. 109 over 64. He's giving chase. Stim goes down. Another Colossus falls, and SOS. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble, Craig.
Yeah, SOS always play much better until big fight. He messed up many games at big fight like this. He was ahead.
I mean, he saw the SCVs being pulled. I'm a bit surprised he took that fight in the first place.
Yeah. He should have just ran away and then just poke him with the Blink Stalker and then try to delay his push. But he just fought at that time when his upgrade is worse than Center's.
Yeah, they're both on 2-2 now, but it's way too late. SOS is warping in a lot of use. His army supply is staying alright. Takes out the last Colossus, though. The problem is anything that comes out of the gateway, whether it's Zealots or Stalkers, they're just going to get kited by the concussive shells. So GG's going to be called. Ladies and gentlemen, Center will take game number 1. It's best of 3. So I'll point out, by the way, there was a cool counterattack at the third of Center while